Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. We got another bronzer video. Are y'all tired of bronzers yet? I did Fenty Mocha Mommy, I did Fenty Coco Naughty, and today we are doing Prime Beauty. So Prime Beauty is a brand that is made for black beauties, women of color, women of melanin bronzers, because let's face it, it's just hard to come by. I know, especially a lot of black women, they think, oh, I don't need bronzers, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Everybody's different, but what bronzer does for me is it makes me look just more sun-kissed. I feel I look healthier. It adds some dimension to the skin because me personally, I prefer bronzer over contouring just simply because I don't really go for a structured chiseled look. That's just not my vibe. I prefer to add dimension by using bronzer, by warming up the skin. I don't know, I just love the look of it. So that's just my preference. You do you, I'ma do me. Today we're gonna be using the Bronzeville. This is what it looks like. I mean, how gorgeous is she? I have already tried it. I've already tested it. I know how I feel about it. So let me go ahead and get on with it so you guys can see. I'm gonna pull you in a little bit closer. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush today. This is actually a blush brush and I do use this interchangeable. I use this and I use my Morphe brush a lot for bronzer. The reason why I'm not using this one today is because it needs to be clean. So we're gonna go in with this, and they also have a shade that is deeper than this one called Chocolate Liddy. That would legit be a contour on me. It is dark, dark, dark. It's a beautiful shade. So let's go ahead and look at this here. So let's do a little comparison in a second to the Hoola bronzer because you know I've been using that and I love that. So this is what the Prime Beauty looks like in regards to undertone. I think this is the perfect undertone because it's brown, it's warm, but it's not too red, okay? Hold on, let me pull out my other bronzers. All right, so everyone knows and loves CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze. I've gone through so many of these. I love this. However, I have found in the wintertime when I'm not as dark, she does pull red on me. In the summertime, totally fine with it. The only thing is this does have a touch of a luminosity to it. It's not anything crazy. It's not chunky glitter. I can't do chunky glitter on my face. So I have large pores, texture, oily skin. It just ain't a good look. So this is beautiful on me. Once I get darker, I can use this, and it does have a little bit of a little pop of a glow factor. Then I have my Morphe Bronzer here. Same thing. I feel that it does pull a little bit red on me. Not obnoxiously red. Like neither one of these are obnoxiously red to the point where I'm like, ew, no. But I have noticed same thing with this one. I've been using it a lot lately just to kind of play with it and revisit it. I like this. It does pull a little bit warmer on me than I would like. And it also has this kind of like a highlight side over here. It's not chunky, but really, who can just get their brush in one side? I always end up swirling it on my face, putting it on, and it's fine. And then you guys know I have been really digging Hoola Toasted. It's matte. It's not warm, it's not too red. I like it a lot. A lot of you said it looks like a purple bruise on me. I think maybe I have to keep in mind that I do have just like a natural shadow already. And I know that sometimes that can play up or make something look cooler than what it truly is. And then of course, lighting with the sun or whatnot, but to each his own. I don't think it looks like a purple bruise on me and I will continue to use it, but I have been loving this and Prime Beauty. So now looking at the two in the pan, they seem very similar. I can tell that Prime Beauty is a touch more warmer. So this is what we're gonna put on today. All right, so taking my Real Techniques blush brush here, and I'm just going to start putting it on. I'm gonna try to go light-handed. You guys know I'm a less is more girl, but with bronzer, I like my bronzer. Bronzer, more is more. Now there are makeup rules, but I always say once you know the rules, break them. You will hear people say, you know, don't use your bronzer as contour, don't use your contour as bronzer, X, Y, and Z. That is truly going to depend on, first of all, what you like to see. Do you like to see more of a cooler tone or a warmer tone? Do you like to look more structured or sun-kissed? Also, your undertone. For some people, like me, I feel like cooler tones just don't look good on me, and I understand that a contour is supposed to be a shadow and it's cooler tones, but going back to what I was saying earlier, I truly feel like that's why I don't like to contour, because I don't like that cool looking shadow on my face. Now, bronzers, some people do use bronzers as a contour, but if you are actually going for a contoured look and you're using something too warm, you're not going to look contoured. You'll still have dimension, but it's going to look more so warmer. So those are the rules, but can you break them? Absolutely. For me, I like to go for tones that aren't too cool, aren't too red, not too warm, just smack down right in the middle, more so of a neutral, because I feel like when you're using something that's appropriate for your skin undertone, and if you can find something that maybe suits you better, like a neutral or warm or cool, then you can kind of play with this. So since I do have more of a golden, warm brown undertone, I have found that anything that maybe is golden, a little bit darker brown, anything that's not too red suits my skin tone better. So basically, it's all about knowing your skin tone and what you like to see on your face. You know, of course, everyone else is going to have their opinions, and that's totally cool. That's what this is for, makeup chat, hello. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be a matter of what you like on your skin. I am in the process of gearing up for prom. Prom starts this weekend for me, and I have to mentally prepare myself because it's very, very difficult doing prom makeup, not because they're monsters, but with the teens, you know, they are living in the land of James Charles right now, which nothing wrong with that. However, they see that makeup and they think, oh, this is what I want to look like for my prom, not realizing this is more so of a film production look. He's on camera, he's taking photos, he's always doing campaigns and things. So while it looks good on the picture, in real life, it looks kind of crazy, it looks heavy, it might look a little cakey. So I feel like I'm pretty good about finding the fine line right in the middle. So I want you to look good on photos for your Instagram selfies, but I also want you to look good in real life as well. So that's what I got going on. And then I have a client this Friday. She's in a pageant, so that's going to be fun. I like doing pageant makeup as well. All right, guys, so what do we think? I know you guys will let me know. I like it. I think this is the perfect tone. It is not too red at all. Let me bump down my ISO a touch because I do have it up higher than usual. Oh, come on. There we go. It's not, I do think that the Hoola Toasted definitely is a little bit more cooler, but I like this a lot too. So it's just gonna be a matter of what I'm feeling like. Okay, so now I'm just going to throw on stupid toasted packaging. Throw on some blush, my favorite, the Wet n Wild in Mellow Wine. If you have not tried this, you need to, you're really missing out. I've really been having the habit recently of putting my blush on too low. I gotta stop doing that because it'll drag your face down. I think it's probably because I'm always rushing. I'm like, I gotta go, I gotta go. And then we will throw on some Lower Glow. This eye look will be up probably the next video after this one. And it is the Colored Raine Safari. Boom. All right, so let me grab a lippy and we'll be right back and we'll discuss and talk about everything. Okay, so nothing crazy on the lips. Wanted something neutral, a little glowy, so I went with my Becca Glow Gloss in the shade Rose Gold. And this is our completed look. What do you guys think about how this tone of bronzer looks on my face? If you have not guessed it already, I love this. I am going to be rocking this so hard. I personally feel that this is the best bronzer for me, for my skin tone. If you are a skin twin, if you were the same tone as me, foundation wise, Dior BackStage 5W, the MAC Studio Fix Powder in W43, Fenty shade, currently 400. I can also do 420 in the summertime, and NARS shade Macao, Maybelline Fit Me, Coconut. I like to throw all those out there so that way you guys can kind of gauge where I am. But I feel like for me, my skin tone, this is the perfect match. So down below, I want to hear your thoughts. Tell me if you like this, if you've seen my Hula video, if you've seen the ones with the Fenty. Tell me which one you like the best. But I'm for sure, I am digging this one. And I also feel that because I can get a little bit aggressive with bronzer, if I do get too heavy-handed with this one, it's not like, whoa girl, you put too much on. More so like with the Morphe Showmance in my video where I was doing my no makeup foundation, when I was going back and doing the editing, I was like, yikes, you went in. So I'm loving this. Let me know your thoughts down below. You guys know the deal. Keep it simple, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.